all the fake news out there that is being reported. I'm not going to specifically target anyone or anything crazy like that. I'm not trying to start any beef with any particular creator if that's what, you guys are thinking. That's not what this segment will be about. But I'm going to touch base on some of the things I've read in our Discord community and in other streams and comments just in general from people who are actually listening to these other creators and uploaders, right? It's like this toxic virus spreading around, all for clicks, all for views, and it's clickbaiting at its best. It's clickbaiting at its best because these people know how excited the community is for that 2K24 info. Special shout out to guys like Assemble. I'll give him a shout out and I'll mention him because he is actually one of those honest reporters and one of the honest creators out there. I know there's others. I'm not the only white knight in shining armor, and neither is he. There's others out there. So salute to you if you're not clickbait hunting on the fake leaks. Now, there's a bunch of other people with tweets and videos and all this other crap that it's a bunch of nonsense. Everyone keeps asking me, Lex, what's going on? When are we getting 2K24 news? And then you got people, Googling it or looking it up on Twitter, and people are using logic, because if you use logic, this is what history tells you. For 23 and 22, we saw that WWE games, 2K Sports, all the creators behind 2K started giving us snippets and teasers alongside a trailer around Royal Rumble week. That happened the last 2 years. Ever since they changed their release window to March, the week of the Royal Rumble has usually been the week that we get info. So these people reporting, leaked info, 2K dropping news around Royal Rumble, or creators are flying out, blah. That's going based on what has happened in the last couple of years, okay? So now that we got that part covered, I already see in my recommended inbox videos about leaks for the upcoming DLC in 2K24. How can we possibly have leaks for the DLC when we don't even know what the actual game will look like? We don't know what the roster's looking like. We don't know anything about anything. So use common sense. How are we going to get that far ahead, going beyond the base game? You know what I'm saying? And look at Jay. Yo, did y'all see the leaked DLC list? How are we going to get that far ahead when we don't even know anything about anything? And to me, it's just like, how are we going to get there without even knowing the cover? You get what I mean? How are we going to get to the DLC, the downloadable paid content, before we're getting to the damn cover athlete? We don't even know who's on the freaking cover of the game. And you mean to tell me we know the showcase? Oh, it's rumored to be if you pre-order the bonus and the extravaganza galore of 6 matches. And I've seen them. I've seen the posts. I've seen the screenshots on Discord. We've laughed about it. But there's actually people out there that believe this. So like I said in the start of the stream, if you're watching this video, if you're watching this back and you truly feel like this is an insult to you and I'm bashing you and I'm trashing you, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem because you're reporting fake news just to get these gullible viewers to follow you for more fake news. You know when we'll start getting real news, guys? You know when we're going to start getting those leaks and everyone wants to look for? We're going to start seeing that around the Royal Rumble. And you know what we're going to get during the Royal Rumble week, which is probably going to be sponsored by 2K in some capacity? We're going to get another teaser that's not going to be too long. and that we're probably going to want more of it. We're going to want to see and hear more. And they're going to say, hey, we got more news coming in like a week or so. Prepare for the up-and-coming 2K24 season, because now your favorite content creator got flown out to the Royal Rumble and they were able to play the game, and they're going to start talking about it in the coming weeks. That's when we'll start to see real information. All right? At the end of the day, I'm just trying to help you guys out. Again, I see the comments, I see the recommendations, and I see that these people are getting so many views. Good for them, because at the end of the day, everyone wants to go to the island of relevancy, right? Everyone wants to join the tribal chief. Everyone wants to sit at the head of the table. And the only way you could do that is by figuring out a way to get noticed. Because you're just trying to be otherwise an average Joe. You're just trying to be another creator out there in the mix, in the bunch, and you want to be flamboyant, and you want to act like you're cutting a promo, and you want to do these nice fancy edits and all these things and tweet and put all these things out there because you're trying to get noticed. I get it. We see you. We hear you. Stop reporting the fake news. Do it the right way. Stop trying to cheat the system and the algorithm. It's ridiculous. It's embarrassing that you are that desperate and you are that ridiculous that you want to put out all this nonsense just to get some sort of validation from the gamers that are desperate for more info. I'm one of them. I'm excited for 2K24. I am hyped. I am looking forward to it. I'm, head over heels with wanting to get more news and talk about it on the channel and stream and all that stuff. But we can't sit here and act like this is not a toxic issue within the community, because it is. And I've been sidelined because I don't want to do these kinds of videos. Again, I'm not trying to beef with anyone. I don't even hate the people that are doing it at all. I really don't. I get what they're trying to do here. So this is not even coming from a place of hating, it's just, I guess, a little displeasure because I'm seeing them talk about shit that ain't even real. And then you got my peeps in my community asking me questions about all these, baloney ass reports. Look, guys, I could sit here and predict a ton of things. One of them is going to hit the right down the middle, right? One of them is going to stick. I could throw out there and put a bunch of fake predictions, right? And then say, hey, guys, I was the first one to leak it. I was the first one to report it. But if you look at my track record, I went up to bat and struck out like 20 times out of 25. And I hit the mark on 5 different, things, but it doesn't mean that I had a real true source and that I was truly involved. I mean, we gotta see what your source is looking like, right? What are your sources looking like? Because that's what it's all about. And guess what, guys? We don't really have sources that are willing to leak the game because they have this on a tight grip. They're locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? Why? This is not like, backstage at a WWE show, AEW, MLW, New Japan. This isn't that some reporters backstage sneaking through the curtain or some employee is selling information. 2K Games does a great job keeping everything in a circle of people, right? To keep these secrets. We will not know what the pre-order bonus is till they announce what the pre-order bonus. Do you guys remember when we got John Cena as the cover athlete last year? Or how about the year before that when we got me and my son Dominic? Rey Mysterio was on the cover of that one. Did you guys really guess that we were going to get another John Cena showcase? Did you guys really guess that we were going to get Rey Mysterio? Come on, man. We got to get with the program here. Bray Wyatt is one of the most talked about superstars, especially after his passing, his tragic passing. And I understand that there's like this thirst for more of that character. Wyndham was phenomenal. Rest in peace. Amazing talent. Amazing person from what we've read online. But to sit here and act like it's a given that they have to do the showcase for him, that they have to do 40 years of WrestleMania, that they don't have to do nothing. Just sit tight, hang in there. We will be in 2K24 season in no time. All right? We will get there when we get there. And I am as excited as the next one, right? As the next person, I'm sorry. And at the end of the day, I just don't think it's the right thing to do. Come on here and act like I know what I'm talking about when I don't know jack shit. That's just the truth. I'm sorry. Everybody's going to show up on 2K24 day like R-Truth does. And he's be like, yeah, I'm going to join the Money in the Bank. And then Damian Priest will be like, Truth, Money in the Bank was yesterday. You know, something like that. I'm paraphrasing. But that's what's going to happen. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I did it again. I must have thought this, that, or the other because it wasn't what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I told y'all it was going to be one of two things. I told y'all it was going to be one out of 20 things that I talked about. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you. Come on, guys. Come on. Be better. Do better. That's all I'm trying to say. Fake news. That's all we're seeing right now.